Hi, everyone.
Hello, we have Alicia with us today.
We are so excited because we actually have somebody with us. Yay.
Which means no retakes, so that's scary.
And Alicia joins us from Kelowna, BC.
Yeah, she's part of our Vernon team.
Yes.
So exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's really exciting.
Yeah. So, as Mickey, as you know, I've kind of been struggling a little bit with my business end of this, right? So I did some research and I've come up with some stuff and I want to share it with you.
Okay, awesome.
So I've realized in order to be successful in this business, you have to have two main things. You have to be a dreamer. You have to be able to dream and actually visualize this dream, right? Like me, I visualize myself on that diamond stage and recording my diamond document. I can totally see it, right? Like this is my dream.
Yeah.
But in order to make that dream come true, I have to have faith that it's going to, and belief that it's going to, and belief in the business. So those are two big things you need in this business. That's what I've learned.
Oh, so that's cool. So, on to that. Mm-hmm. That would make a successful business. If we look for, out of our friends, dreamers, do you think they would be better people to approach and easier people to approach?
I think they would definitely be easier people to approach about the business because they're going to get the big picture of it faster, right? Because they can actually visualize these things and dream these dreams, right? The non-dreamers still approach them, but they're just going to take you a little bit longer because you've got to build that belief and that dreamer in them, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So, but that's true. Like you can build the dream in somebody. Because I think about when you and me first started network marketing, that was what? A long time ago now.
4 years ago.
Anyways, neither one of us were really dreamers. Alicia, would you classify yourself as a dreamer?
Yes.
Yes. And I was thinking about it. I was, thinking about the different people in our team. And I would say a majority of them are dreamers.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And I mean, there are some that are just becoming dreamers and believers, but they're definitely, yeah.
But the ones that really go, the ones that really go for it and jump on and get right on and go, they're definitely the dreamers. So that's kind of a cool little thing to think about, right? Look for dreamers when you're approaching.
It makes me think of Cinderella. Because, I mean, of course, the song, right? A dream is a wish your heart makes. But she totally was a dreamer. She dreamed of meeting Prince Charming and getting out of that house. And because she believed it would happen, it happened, right? So be Cinderella.
I like that.
Yeah.
Very good. Cool.
So, yeah. That's what I really, really wanted to share with everybody today because I was excited about it. And, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, did you watch that Eric Worre video about, it was 2 weeks ago or something? Did you, Alicia? It was about the lottery ticket. And this was something, too, to think about when you're signing people up. I thought was interesting. He says, what we do is we sign up people and we're telling them, all you need is 3 people. And we're kind of building this big hype and people think, okay, 3 people, I can do that, right? So it's like a lottery ticket thing idea, they think, right? So they get 3 pieces of paper and they write down, their mom, that person will join. And then they write down on the other ticket, oh, my sister, that person might join. And then they write on the other one, my best friend. Right?
It said your best friend.
Yeah. So anyways, so then they go and they figure out what to do. So they go and they approach their mom and they're like, hey, I got this awesome business. And mom's like, I'm not doing it. You're on your own, kid. I'm not going to do it. So they scratch it off. And they're like, that's okay. I got 2 more. So then they go up to their next person, what did I say it was? Sister. And they're like, hey, sis, you got to join me on this business. It's amazing. And I'm feeling wonderful. And she's like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm too busy. So they're like, oh. So they scratched that one off the list, right?
A little more defeated after that second one.
Definitely. A little bit of hope left. Because then they got one more, right? They got their best friend, and their best friend's definitely going to join them, right? So they're getting more nervous, right? And a little bit more desperate as they're talking to people. So she was like,
Well, it's their last lottery ticket.
yeah, it's their last lottery ticket. So then they approach the best friend, and the best friend's like, ugh, are you weird? Nobody does network marketing. And they're like, ugh. And they scratch that one off, and they're done. And the whole point is that we're building false belief in people, right? We have to be realistic in what we're teaching them. Yes, it's simple, but it's hard.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I agree. And that totally comes where being a dreamer and having belief that it'll happen totally comes into play too, right? You got that dreamer, they're going to be discouraged, and they're going to have that false hope is going to be like, oh, but they're the ones that you're going to be able to be like, don't give up, go for 3 more, right? You've got like this huge list you can kind of encourage them to keep going.
Yeah.
The non-dreamers are going to stop.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of work to get them to approach 3 new people.
That's so true. But I think it's so important that we got to remember when we're approaching people not to build up false expectations. Because I think, like Eric Worre was saying too in the video, that, you know, that's giving network marketing a bad name. It really is. So many people are like, oh no, I tried that. Because they tried their 3 lottery tickets. It didn't work. So there's so many people out there that are like, I ain't doing network marketing. Because...
No, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, because they've got that whole belief in what it's supposed to be, and it's not correct.
Yeah. Sarah Robbins also talks about this. And the way she goes about it so that you don't give them that false hope is you get them to write their friends list.
Mm-hmm.
And then she says, pick out the 3 people that you want to work with the hardest and let me help you approach them. Right? So you're there to help encourage them to continue moving forward if those 3 people don't want, and they've got their friends list right in front of them too. So it's not like, oh, my 3 people are done, I'm done. Now they're like, oh, those 3 people didn't work, but I still have 97 more people I can talk to.
Exactly. It's kind of like, well, we've talked about this before, right? When you used to do the auditions, because Cassia used to like do Broadway plays and stuff, and so she would do auditions. And what was the stats, Cass?
1 in every 100 auditions.
1 in every 100. Every 99 auditions she went to was a no, defeat.
Sorry, please come again next time.
So, yeah, it's very similar to that. You just got to keep going forward and forward.
Yeah. So, again, let's kind of on all this. I also looked up why people don't join, right? So they're talking to these 3 people. There are 3 lottery tickets, right? Well, there's 10 reasons why people don't join us in this business. So either 1, we're talking to the wrong people. And again, if you want people to join quickly, talk to those dreamers, talk to those friends that love to dream and have big goals for themselves in their lives, right? You're coming across as desperate and needy is another thing, because people can sense that and they're just like, right? This one got me. Oh, this one got me so good. You're focused on their wants, not their needs.
Or are you focused on their needs? And
you're focused on what you want and not what your prospect wants.
Yeah.
So, and I get that a lot, because I'm like, I want to hit the next rank. If I get this person, they're going to get me to my next rank. Well, what do they want? Right? So that one got me. Yeah, you're focused on your people's needs, not their wants. Right? So I'm like, oh, so-and-so would really benefit from this financially, mentally, physically. Like, this is totally what they need. It's what they need. Is it what they want? Like, are they looking for that right now? I've approached people. My so-and-so, I was just approaching her because I know she needs this in every aspect of her life, but she doesn't want it.
No.
She's enjoying, so yeah, so it's.
Those are the frustrating ones.
Oh, yeah. You're saying too much. Number 6, the products are overpriced and don't provide a real value, well, we don't have to worry about that with Plexus.
No.
But I've been in other companies, these are so cheap compared, and they actually work.
Yeah.
You're focused on recruiting distributors, not creating volume.
I have to think about that one.
Well, so when I think of that one, I'm focused on recruiting and getting people into my business so that I get higher ranks, right? But I get paid really good on my customers.
Yeah.
Let's create volume with my customers, because then they've got they're trying it, they're falling in love with it, and then bring them over, right? Your presentation is too detailed. Again, going with talking too much.
Mm-hmm.
You don't follow up. And I know a lot of us are guilty of that, because I'm guilty of that. I'm like, oh, that went really well. How do I follow up now? And I know how to follow up. I'm just freaking myself out. And that was it. They said 10. There's only 9. They lie.
Yeah, you know what? You know what I was thinking? I don't know if Alicia has this issue. I know that me and Cassia struggle with this sometimes, and that is that we sabotage our own success. So it's like this fear of failure comes in, and we're thinking, right? All of a sudden, I'm going to have like 10 people. What am I going to do? Right? Kind of thing. And so then we sabotage it. We just like put on the brakes, and we're like, no, and we stop it, right? But I was thinking about this, and I was like, if I look back at myself 4 years ago and how I put on my brakes all the time, I'm putting on my brakes way and way less, right? So it's just a matter of facing your fears over and over and over, and you're going to get there, right? So
it's coming out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And that's so hard. And you're like, yeah, I came out of it. I'm good. And then all of a sudden you're back in, and you're like, how do I get out of this again?
Yeah. So, but don't beat yourself up over it. Just know that it's a process, and yeah, you're going to get through it.
And network marketing is a lot of learning as you go, right? We got to make these mistakes to learn what to do better next time.
Yeah.
What to do different next time. What to change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I can actually, I'll tell you a funny story. The very first time I said to anybody I was a network marketer, so I was at my old job, and this was a different network marketing company, and I was leaving my job, and one of the clients there says, oh, so what are you going to do now? So I said, I'm going to be a marketer networking. And I felt like such a complete idiot. But, that shows, like, I was so scared to say anything, but I knew that I had to confront that fear and say it, and I said it like an idiot. But then the next time that came around, I said it clear and well, and it was so much better, right? And now I'm like, woohoo, I'm a network marketer, and I'm really proud of that, right? So it's funny.
I can totally relate, because I used to be like that, and now I love saying it, because I get one of 3 responses when I do. So people are like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, well, actually, I say I work from home. That's my answer. People are like, oh, what do you do? I work from home. Doing what? Right? Like, I get the doing what? And then I'm like, oh, I'm a network marketer or whatever. And sometimes when I say I'm a network marketer, I get the, oh, that's so cool. How do you do that? How do you get into that? Other times I get the, oh. And I'm like, okay, just drop it now. Right? But I totally embrace it. It's totally a conversation starter now for me. Because people are like, well, what business do you do? Well, how do you get into that? Do you actually make money? Like, they have so many questions that it's like, oh, let me tell you. Let me share the joy of being a network marketer.
Yeah. Alicia, what do you say to people when they ask you?
I haven't really had many people ask me. When I say I work from home, they go, oh, 4 kids, that's all. I'm slowly starting to bring it up more, though. It's good.
Yeah. I know that I watched, I don't remember who it was, Brendan Bouchard maybe, which, by the way, he's doing a thing tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I recommend all of us to watch it. It's going to be so good, I think. But anyways, it's on Plexus Hearts in Motion. But anyways, he was saying, maybe it wasn't him, but anyways, he was saying, whoever it was saying, when people ask you, what do you do? A lot of people go, oh, I'm just a homemaker, or I'm just a network marketer, or I'm just and he said, that's the worst thing to say, because that just ends the conversation right there, right? So always bring intrigue into it, right? Say, oh, I make money from home, right? And they're like, well, how do you do that? Or, oh, I change lives. What? How do you do that, right? And I thought that's a really good tip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be bold in it. Just embrace it. And I've also, so I read, I think it was Jim Rohn that taught me this. People say, so what do you do? And instantly we reply, oh, I work from home. Oh, I do this, I do that, right? I'm going to stop with that. I'm going to try to stop and be like, well, what do you mean? Like, what do I do for fun? What do I do for work? What do I do? Don't let what do you do define who you are, because you aren't your work. You're not, you're not just a mom. You're not just a daughter, right? Like, so don't let it define you. And so when people are like, what do you do? Be like, well, what do you mean? Like, for fun? For work? I don't understand the question.
That's funny. That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool. I was thinking on something else here, and now I lost my train of thought.
That happens.
Do you have anything you want to add into it, Alicia? No?
Nope. I'm good at listening.
That's good. Yeah, I can't remember where my train of thought was going.
Oh, you lost it, eh?
Oh, I hate that.
I got nothing. I told you all my exciting news.
Yeah. So in the Zoom call with Randy and Lisa last night, they were talking kind of along the same lines, right? And what to say and how to close. And I thought this was really important. And Randy had brought this one up. And it was like, when somebody, somebody's right there and they're ready to make that decision, and you're like, I don't know what to go from there, right? So he says to try to make the person comfortable. So say, what would make this the easiest for you? To sign up as a distributor and get it at wholesale cost, or to sign up as a customer?
Mm-hmm.
But to put in front of that, what would make this easier for you? Because all of a sudden it makes them feel at ease. It puts you back into control. I really liked that. I thought that was a really good tip.
Mm-hmm. That is a great tip. I missed that one. I caught the beginning of it, and then that's when my phone died. So
I don't know if you got it out of the Eric Worre book or where you got it. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's a great one, though. And I totally struggled with that last night, but it's all good. It's all good. I managed.
You did good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really have much else to talk about.
Yeah, I'm still doing Jim Rohn. Oh my goodness. That 1 year to success, it's hard.
A lot of digging, eh?
Oh, so much digging within yourself, and like really, you have to be honest with yourself, right? And I don't like to do that. Like, I've had to do it in school, and I'm always like, mm-mm. Mm-mm. So I'm like having to like now go back and redo weeks, because I was like, okay, yeah, read it, continue.
And not doing the homework.
And not doing the homework, right? And that's really not benefiting me at all. I paid money for this. I need to actually, so yeah. I got to go back and.
So Cassia has teamed up with a girl in Cold Lake who's joined Plexus now, and they're starting a mastermind class.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this.
Group, I guess. So I think this is so cool. So they're each other's support. Well, you explain it.
So what it is it's so that we can be there to support each other, right? Bounce ideas off of, sorry, notification popped up. So bounce ideas off of, and be accountable to each other, right? So yeah, so we're just kind of getting together. It's just the two of us right now.
And you're also doing like a course or something, right? Like you're gonna. She's
yeah. So she started. She's also started the Gym Roam, right? So we can kind of help each other out with that. But we're gonna kind of start it as like a bit like a book club almost. So we're gonna do like a book, a network marketing book, and just kind of be able to chat about it. And we're still ironing out the details. We're still doing our research of how to properly put one together. But yeah, so far it's just really about being accountable, boosting each other up, encouraging, having a good support that you can, if you're struggling and you can be like, okay guys, like, I don't know what to do here. And they can be like, okay, well, this is what I've done in the past, or what about this? And you can just, yeah, it's just like a close-knit group that helps you go.
That's cool. So you guys are going to invite more people into your group. Are they going to be only Plexus people or no?
No, we're keeping it totally open. We're kind of, we're going to be, you want people that are like-minded, right? So it's kind of, we're looking for like the dreamers, the go-getters, the people who really want to succeed is what we're kind of watching for. And we're just going to slowly invite. We're going to keep it small. We're between like 6 and 10 people. That's it. Because once it gets too big, people leave even more confused. And yeah.
I think that is such an awesome idea. And I think I might start that up down here as well. So
I can't even take credit. This was like, I told Erica about Gym Roam and Eric Worre's mastermind thing, and she's the one who has been part of these groups before and totally put it out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe next week you should invite her on so you guys can talk about it.
Yeah. I'll give her the invite.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Well, the countdown is on. My computer has now been telling me, so we should probably end it before we all just get cut off. But yeah.
Ready. Well, I'm so glad you came today, Alicia.
Yes, it was fantastic having you.
Yes.
Yeah, it's nice to do something early in the morning.
And I hope you got something out of it. And
yeah, for sure. I got my notes.
Oh, good job.
Nice.
Okay, so we will meet again next Wednesday morning.
Mm-hmm. Nice, bright and early.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah.